Hey guys, Anthony Michael with the Tony Saw Shop. I want to show you guys the restoration, most recent rebuild and restoration I'm doing. This is that later model 245A that I had recently posted videos of. We got it running the other day. We took videos of it. We rebuilt the carb, cleaned it and all, got it running, new fuel lines. Kind of just want to show you where we're at with a lot of it. Here's the recoil. Here's the new fan cover, painted in farm yellow. Okay, there's our coil, points and condenser, toggle switch, carb tops, muffler. There's our crankcase. I get a lot of people ask me how I paint the crankcases. This is a good time to show you. Now, depending on what I'm going for, guys, if I'm rebuilding, if I'm putting a new piston or cylinder on here, if that cylinder has to come off during the restoration process, I will leave it off when I paint the crankcase. But if the saw is good and it's running and it doesn't need a piston and cylinder, I will mask it off. But I do clean it really well and then I mask it off. And of course we take the clutch off. We want to get all the paint where it would have been when Poulan painted them. Okay, we try to make it as authentic as possible. Also, gets a little more overspray too, but that's kind of nature of the game. Also, you guys know the flywheel. I do put that back on temporarily just to get it the same color. And I do sort of the same process here with the carb box and throttle handle. I use a part to mask off the gas tank. We paint the inside of the carb box, mask off the fuel flue, throttle handles, things like that all get masked off. But this is how clean the saw is by the time it's painted, folks. There's zero dirt on these saws when I build them and put them back together. Here's our clutch cover in farm yellow. There's our clutch. There's our new decals that'll go on there eventually. Let me show you. Just rest it on there to show you how well that matches. Crystal Lake Creations farm yellow decal. Fresh and looks good. So also I think I may make a video to show you guys how I regrip the handlebars. This one hasn't been done yet. I'd like to show you guys the process. Obviously, we cut this off, then we sand all this off. We get the handlebar looking nice and shiny again, smooth with really fine grit sandpaper and oil. And then we regrip it and cut it to match identical to the original dipped handlebars. Now I don't dip my handlebars, but the shrink wrap that I use is the heat shrink I use is about the same thickness and holds up the same. The only way you could tell the difference between the handlebars that I wrap and the real ones is the natural aging that's on a lot of the originals. But yeah, so I will keep you guys posted on this. And here's a bunch of extra parts we got in here. All the hardware, everything we've taken out of the saw. And we will get it all back together and I'll make another video soon. Thanks for watching.